The Augsburg hangings are a set of embroidered panels made between 1570 and 1585 by Mary, Queen of Scots, while she was imprisoned in England by her cousin, Elizabeth I. In 1568, Mary fled to England after being forced from her throne. She hoped her cousin Elizabeth would protect her, but instead Elizabeth saw her as a threat with a rival claim to the crown. Mary was placed under house arrest, where she would spend the next 18 years. Her movements were tightly restricted. She wasn't allowed outdoors unsupervised, and every letter she wrote was monitored. Embroidery was a form of therapy and communication for Mary. The panels produced by Mary during this period demonstrate the resistance of a woman with few other ways to assert control. To the knowing eye, the images she chose often carried coded meanings. Her motifs of plants, animals, and symbolic figures can be read as reflections on her captivity, her lineage, and her political position. The hangings were stitched on coarsely woven linen using colored silks and metallic threads. Many of Mary's motifs were lifted from popular illustrated books of the time. This panel shows a cat with a crown playing with a mouse. The cat was big and ginger and is thought to represent Elizabeth I. The cat is restricting the mouse, trapping it from freedom and escape, which could be interpreted as how Mary felt about her situation. The figure of the cat is taken from a woodcut in Icones Animalium by Conrad Gesner, an illustrated natural history book published in Zurich in 1555. In the panels on the Marian hanging, a marigold, a name derived from Mary's gold, turning towards the sun could indicate courage in adversity, and a yellow rose attacked by the canker, a group of caterpillars, suggests the devouring feeling of despair. The central panel depicts a grapevine and a hand holding a pruning knife. Some historians think this references Mary's claim to the throne, suggesting the need to cut away the fruitless branch of the Tudor tree represented by the childless and illegitimate Elizabeth. The point is driven home by the Latin motto, Virusit vulnere virtus, virtue flourishes by wounding. The Earl of Shrewsbury mentions in a letter that she useth to sit working with the needle, in which she much delighteth, and in devising works, and her talk is altogether of indifferent trifling matters, presenting this as an innocent domestic activity not likely to result in conspiracy or sedition. The nature of the surviving emblems, however, tells a different story. The hangings are now part of the Victoria and Albert Museum collection, although they are on permanent long-time loan at Augsburg Hall. If you're in the needlework community, you've maybe heard the phrase, "not your grandma's cross-stitch." It's usually used to refer to designs that are modern, edgy, or explicit, often with pop culture or subversive motifs. It's funny, right? Because your grandmother's cross-stitch is... what exactly? Old-fashioned? Uninteresting? Prudish? Let's talk about that.